Hello and welcome to Be Offended with Joe and Tim.
Hi, Joe.
Hello there, Tim.
How are you today?
It's cool again, randomly.
Well, I mean, by the time they post this episode, who knows?
This is the Winter Olympic special, right?
So I have to say, the last episode was our most popular. We have never gotten as much feedback.
Yeah, I know.
As we did last week.
The emails are blowing up
on the
at
last episode
at gmail.com.
Yeah, they had people were trying to I guess give us a theme. They were giving you a name. I picked some of the best emails. If you, someone said the Pirates of the Caribbean. Was one of them an email? Then
by the way, this is reference to my attempted.
Joe wants to buy a boat.
Yeah.
On the last episode, Joe decided that the only thing missing in his life, not a wife, not a child, is full time employment,
the most treacherous woman of all, the sea.
He's not going to find Jesus at the sea. He lives near some kind of lake it took me 45 minutes to find it on Google satellite to try and find this.
I'm surrounded by 4 lakes. I have 4 giant lakes near me.
Yeah, so Pirates of the Caribbean, which would make you Captain Jack Me Off. It was Captain Jack Me Off.
Oh, you had a writing session, I see.
We had a musical. There was a musical fan apparently emailed us. They said it should be The Unsinkable Big and Round. There was a famous The Unsinkable Molly Brown. It was a musical. Molly Brown was on the Titanic. It was a Kathy Bates in the movie. Played Molly Brown. The Unsinkable Molly. So you were the Unsinkable Big and Round.
Okay.
And then I guess they thought it might have been a submarine because it was 20,000 miles out of your league, which was Then they had someone said that it should be a Speed 2 noob control.
You know what? I like that one. That's my favorite one so far.
Yeah. And then I guess some people had seen your activities on social media.
Oh, God.
And they said it was that reminded them of the perfect storm front. Of course. Storm front being the famous white supremacist message board. And then I guess I don't know if then someone else suggested you named it the No Love Boat. Anchors are gay.
There you go. Now we got a good one.
Yeah, in honor of your trip. I guess people remember the time you talked about your trip to Nigeria. So they said you should name your boat the African Queen, which I thought was pretty nice. Then the Jolly Rogering.
Holy shit.
They were going to call you.
You know what I'm picturing? I'm picturing Tim in bed, his wife next to him, trying to do
exactly
something.
What happened.
Yeah,
That's exactly what happened.
And you're snickering to yourself, typing.
I was testing them out on you, on her.
Yeah,
I was testing them out. Then there was the masturbator and commander.
Holy shit.
Das Booty, of course. And then finally, the old man in the sea.
You know what? I guarantee like half of those are actually like already taken like boat names.
And some of them are actually gay porns already. Like Anchors are gay.
Some I've watched.
Pirates of the Caribbean is definitely yeah. So anyway, we got lots of emails and people reaching out on. I had that. Yeah.
Oh,
so
man.
I literally, yes, exactly. We did the last episode. I went upstairs, I got in the covers, laid in bed, and I sat there on the notes app, and I spent about 25 minutes doing a full writing session of every possible boat / submarine / homosexual reference that I could think of.
Well, thank you. Thank you for all of the emails, all of it that came in. Thank you.
So there was another, not to get on the Joe special here.
Oh, no.
But Joe had emailed me.
The butt of the joke today, huh? Okay.
He texted me the other day, and I had just like the weirdest, I don't know if it's like an awakening or like the like when they pulled back the curtain on the Wizard of Oz, or, like if you
seeing behind the
smelling your girlfriend, like if your girlfriend left like a skid mark in the toilet, kind of like like breaks the fantasy kind of thing.
Okay.
So Joe the other day and following up on his Well, his Amazon, his Amazon gets all the free stuff.
Yes.
and Joe shared with me that he had ordered a football rug for his basement.
Where is this coming from? Okay.
Because when he does the laundry, laundry will fall on the dirty floor. And I was like, holy shit, I've never thought that Joe does laundry. It's just so normal. It's so routine. And just so like that, I was just like, wait, what? Like not only do you actually have like a washer dryer in your house, like an in-unit washer dryer. Like I could like, okay, maybe like you send it out, you know, like, or you go to like a laundromat and you're like, so like, but I never in a million years. But my friend Joe, of all the crazy stuff that you have done and shared and all your wildest dreams, that you actually have a working washer and dryer inside of your home, and you actually are doing laundry so regularly and so responsibly that you actually bought a prophylactic football rug to put down so your freshly laundered laundry does not get resoiled on the treacherous journey between the washer and the dryer and the dryer and the basket.
So because for those who might be tuning into or semi new, my life is not normal. The show has always been my life is crazy,
and I've known you since we were in ninth grade, and nothing has ever been normal. No,
so I can see how you seeing me do like an everyday,
just
like
an
normal
everyday
person.
Yes,
thing.
yes. It's like catching like Keith Richards trimming his nose hairs, and you're just like, what? Like what?
Yeah. Taking care of things.
Yeah, like you see Tom Cruise.
You would think I have like a gimp locked away.
Yes.
That only does
yes.
The
like I thought your
gimp.
basement. Yes, I would think that like yes, or yes, your basement was used for like a sex dungeon, not for like responsible laundering.
First of all, it's also
money laundering.
A sex
Yes,
dungeon.
of course. Money laundering. Yeah. It's like running into Tom Cruise, but like at H&R Block. Yeah. And you're just like,
well, I didn't tell you that I was what I was washing. You know.
Yeah.
The bloody sheets.
Yeah, did I ever tell you I saw Amy Winehouse? She was returning library books. You're like, what? Wait, that crackhead? Yeah. Very responsible. Nothing was overdue.
No, because I bought.
Defend yourself, Joe. Defend yourself.
This is the most
That's
boring,
right. This is an attack.
This is the most boring thing I've ever talked about.
Not for me. This is fascinating to our listeners.
Normal
I want to know what detergent you use.
Yeah, I use
is it scented?
OxyClean, fresh scented, the big yellow one. Do you
use dryer sheets?
Occasionally I do. I have a bad habit of running out of them and forgetting to pick them up again. So every once in a while I have them, and every once in a while I don't.
Do you say odd drats when you run out of dryer sheets?
No, so I have this washer and dryer. When I bought the house, the first thing I thought about was, oh my God, I should get a washer and dryer, and then didn't have a chance to get one for a little while. And I was doing laundry locally at like this laundromat, like
as I would picture,
like a jerk that I did
like a degenerate.
My entire life.
Exactly. Correct. Yes, exactly.
So, at one point in time,
there was a 50% chance you were just going to throw out a shirt and buy a new one.
No, I have. There's
laundered.
been times that I've actually just went to Walmart and bought a pack of T-shirts and a pack of underwear
because you weren't going to launder the thing. That's what normal
doing
people
the
do.
Laundry. Yeah, but no. I had the house, and one day I was like, I'm done. I'm done with this. So I got a full size like Maytag washer and dryer, and proceeded to
brand. It's not even like some kind of like Eastern European like it's running off diesel or something.
Well, it is diesel. No, it's
you have to like hand crank the dryer.
It's literally an American made fucking washer and
Cue
dryer.
The Eagles. Cue the
Oh
Eagles.
yeah, we have Eagles somewhere. There you go. And it was just like, it was an amazing feeling. The first time, I remember the first time I had to run the plumbing because there was no existing plumbing to hook it up. So I had to I plumbed the line in, and I got the hose there. And
is
everything.
That the word for it? Plumb? Is that how it one plums?
You're plumbing.
Your plums.
You plumb the line in, and I just remember like hitting the button for the first time on my washer machine where I masturbate now.
Hey, my first time on my butt plug.
Yeah, I didn't know how to use it. I thought it. Yeah, so I vividly remember like hearing the water going into the like washing machine, and it was an amazing feeling. And I installed them as most people do in their basements. For whatever reason, that's a thing. I guess it's easier to go downstairs than upstairs. And then I proceeded to realize.
True. Why did you? Okay, yeah.
No, I was proceeded to realize that one is a top loading and one is a side loading. Like the
Okay.
So
okay. Top loading being, of course, the washer.
Machine. Yes,
because that's better for like the drainage. And then the side loading of the dryer. Okay.
So when I like went to go grab the stuff from the top and turn over and put it on the bottom, like a sock or two would fall on the 125-year-old.
I have been doing laundry like a normal person for some would say decades, and that's why
I'm used.
It's just funny for you to do.
So this has been like an ongoing annoyance that I have to like be like taking care of a bomb, fucking just waiting there, just being very careful not to drop anything.
Now you famously keep odd hours, right? So
sometimes, yes.
Is it possible that you were doing this in the middle of the night? Because I remember vividly waking up in like a total panic, like dry sweat in the middle of the night abruptly, and I'm wondering if that was the same time that you like ran your first washer dryer and you were
docked. You had like
and like somehow I just like the universe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It's
like they say, like when a twin dies, like the twin, no matter where they are in the world, like knows
they have a little heart palpitation.
So all of a sudden, like a little bit of me died when you just like did like a normal like activity.
Yeah, so I did that, and then it's been this way for a couple of years, and I finally was like, why don't I get a fucking rug? But then when I won the Amazon lottery, and I was like, oh, perfect. And there was I found a rug, and it was, it's free shit, so it's whatever you can take on the day. Since then I've actually gotten beautiful rugs. But the football rug is perfect.
Enough about your rugs. I want to hear about your window treatments.
Yeah. I got walls. I got sconces. I got
Jesus Christ.
My entire outdoor lighting is completely
I swear to God that sconce better be used to shove up your ass. I swear to God. If every single sconce is not perfectly shaped to stick in your butt, I'm burning your ass down.
A dildo-shaped light bulb. No, yeah. I got this random stupid football thing, and I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to put that anywhere in my house, but the basement where the socks fall. Like, yes, it was single, like most like switched on moment. I was like, yes, that's it. So no, I'm happy. I have something to send you. Prepare yourself. Grab your phone.
It's probably gonna be like a recommendation for a night's restaurant. You fucking normal. You normal.
All right, here we go. We got a discussion.
That's how the podcast works when we have two normals on the show.
No, we won't have any more normal. Okay, here we go. Ready for it.
Don't eat. Okay, so it's a bunch of Kim Jong uns. It's a big wall.
Yeah.
With USB drives. Donate USB drives. We'll erase them, fill them with films and ebooks from the outside world, get them to North Korea. With enough USBs, we can help free citizens' mind from Kim Jong Un's propaganda machines. Now this is very similar to my porn strategy.
Okay,
by the way.
So here, there's a few things here. First of all, our North Korean.
Where is this wall of yes?
Listen to that copyrighted music that we can play. Yeah. So it's a wall. To describe it, it's this giant like greenish wall, and it's got a bunch of things that you could stick a USB, a USB-A little thumb drive in. And then it says that it's, let's give it to us, right? Give us your thumb drive so that we could fill it with a bunch of US propaganda and send it over to North Korea.
Should people be sending unerased thumb drives to anyone at all?
Okay, that's point number one. Point number one. Who the fuck is stupid enough to send. First of all, when you erase a thumb drive, it's not securely erased. You can recover all that data back again, unless you do like a 7-hour long, like decrypt, whatever. So rule number 1, don't ever give away your iPhone, your whatever, unless you do a like secure wipe. So that's number 1. Number 2 is North Koreans don't have access to computers. They don't have a fucking computer. They don't have internet. They literally, there is videos showing that there's one building in North Korea where there's 17 desktop computers from 1999.
That's
and the guys are just sitting at the front of the computer, just moving the mouse around. They have nothing to do. So some asshole decided, let me put this big ass wall up and spend all this money and give us the thumb drives that somehow we're going to ship to North Korea.
They're going to sneak into North Korea to give so much so they can get the death penalty.
Yes, and that's the next thing, is that if they were ever caught...
Yeah, remember they caught that guy listening to K-pop and they like shot him with like a 50 caliber or something?
His grandchildren will be hung from their balls.
They'll keep him alive long enough to sire children.
Yes,
so they can torture the children.
Breed you just so you can
murder
have
your children.
Offspring to die.
Yeah.
There is so much wrong with this thing. This thing was not thought of past. Oh yeah, this is okay. So oh my God, I'm actually having a rant moment. This is infuriating because this happens all the time where there's people in the world who are like, oh, well, we must just try something. Let's just do something. Save the whales. Let's just do something. And they don't think about the fucking something that their harebrained scheme idea that on paper for one sentence sounds good to them, and they don't think past anything but that one sentence. And to bring back a topic, the hundreds in the world are all like, oh yeah, that's a good idea, let's do that. Meanwhile, it's causing everybody to die in North Korea because they're getting unsolicited thumb drives that they can't even open because they don't have electricity.
It's true. They don't even know. Forget about computers. They don't even have the electricity to power the computers.
Running water. Let's send them your used thumb drive that has your tax reports on it.
What are the literacy rates in Korea? They're sending them ebooks.
Who's translating all of this stuff?
Yes, that's true too. Yeah.
Wait, it gets worse.
So it's just translated to Korean.
To translate it to Korean. It's literally the dumbest fucking thing I've seen in a long time. And the thing is, people are commenting, being like, this is a great idea. Oh yeah, I'll give you my thumb drive. I've got a ton of them sitting in there with my social security numbers on them from yesterday. Yeah. I don't care. Let me just
we'll have another fappening soon for everyone's thumb drives.
So my question to you, now that you're definitely on the same wavelength as I am with this, is, was this ever really meant to do?
Was it just a data thing where they could get steal your nudes and your identity?
Massive amounts of data from idiots who are going to take their used USB stick and stick it into a random fucking wall.
No, I think someone was dumb enough. Yeah. So
my God.
It feels
infuriating.
Like maybe we're young and we were stupid.
Yeah.
But it feels like in the 80s and 90s and like certainly up until the early 2000s, iPhone and stuff, like there really was like innovation and stuff that people haven't figured out. So you could actually like products were being made better. Things that didn't exist were being made.
Yeah,
so like
we were still on the up and up with
so you really could look at something and say, this is something that hasn't been done before, but it's a great idea.
Okay.
Right? But now by 2025, like, it's actually like the opposite. Like you're well, by the time this episode airs,
New Year's Eve, 2023.
but like now they're making products worse because like if the product lasts forever, you don't have to buy another one, right? So they kind of so it could be a bias, but like there's just no like you're not the first person to think of it. Like basically. Like this person just doesn't know enough to know that they don't know anything.
It's but like I think
20 or 25 years ago, there were actually people who did not know things because the internet, because of the way information was. So like you really could in good faith do something and then be like, oh wow, those are unintended consequences. But right now, like we have enough information, enough things have been tried that like you really should know that like yes,
murdering a bunch of North Koreans because we decided. It's just like to me, and I think your point is valid, but I think my side of my like ultimate what the fuck with this is how much lack of like just thought past the initial idea. Like you came up with a sentence. Let's give them free stuff.
I mean, Joe, me and you have come up with many good sentences over the years. We wanted to pitch series. We had movies. We had documentaries. Yeah, I mean,
but there's never like the vetting of that. This is a pure example.
Oh, so it's Flash. They have a website. Flash Drives for Freedom.
Oh no.
FlashDrivesForFreedom.org.
Oh my God. We need to get them on here.
They accept flash drives, SD cards, and micro SD cards with capabilities of 4 gigabytes or more only. New York collection points open to receive donations by mail.
Oh my God.
Guys, in New York address, Human Rights Foundation. You just help us smuggle outside information.
What?
See, now what's crazy is it's the cost of smuggling.
Yes.
Like has to be more than the cost of USB drives. So it seems like you should be volunteering to smuggle.
You know what this is?
And they should acquire their own USB drives.
You know what I think this is? I don't think this is at all.
Set up by North Korea?
I think this is a setup. I think this is a Chinese phishing scam that they're just thinking, oh my God, so many people are so dumb. No, it has to be. It has to be.
As of March 2025, 137,827 drives donated and pledged. They're claiming
donated, but they weren't sent
pledged
to North Korea.
Well, hold on.
No, pledge doesn't.
Hold on. There's you don't hear me scrolling? There's a scrolling sound. I'm trying to slow down the pace of the show a little, and it's like I try to read the next line, and you're jumping down my throat. They're alleging 1.375 million North Koreans reached.
What?
62.65 million hours of reading material disseminated. Wait, how many hours? Is that like the time until the sun blows up? How long is 62.65 million hours? How many years is that? Hold on, I need to look that up.
What was it?
62.65 million hours. How many years is that? How many? Do you have your thing out? Are we Googling at the same time?
I'm just doing it on the calculator.
65.65. There's 60.
Oh, you're screwing me up with the numbers now.
Million.
Was it minutes? Was it hours? You said hours.
Hours, they said.
Oh, okay. 62. I'm doing 62 million hours.
Okay. So they're claiming 62.65 million hours is what they're claiming.
Yeah. So it's 2,583,000 hours of. Days. 2,500,000 give or take.
It's 7,151 calendar years.
Wait, I don't think the math. Something's not mathing. I think the number is way higher.
62.65 million hours. 626. 5 and then 4 zeros.
This is riveting radio, by the way.
So times that, divide that by 20.
It's 62 million divided by 24 because there's 24 hours in a day.
62.65,000 divided by 24.
It's 2.6 million days. 2.6 million days.
Times 365. But
No, not times 365. It's just it's divided by
how many years?
365.
Oh, divided by 365.
Oh yeah, so it's 7,000 years.
100, yeah, 7,151
years.
years.
First of all, our audience is like, these fucking idiots. Why do we listen to them?
So they've claimed to have disseminated enough reading material to bring us back to the time of the Dark Ages and the Crusades. Right, 7,151 years ago.
It's more than that. This is way before. This is before.
Oh wait! We've only had 2,000 years since Jesus.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
it's way more than that.
So you're going
5,000 years ago. 5,000 years ago was the pyramids. Another 2,000 years was right before the beginning of
like Babylon or something. Yeah. Right? 5,000 years ago was like Mesopotamia and shit. Yeah, so 2,000, right? 5,000 BC was like Mesopotamia, cuneiform and shit.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so they've disseminated enough reading material that one person could read that material continuously.
I'm telling you, this is the biggest. This is the biggest scam. It can't be. This cannot be done by someone of intent.
260.
There's no way.
2.63 million hours of footage smuggled.
Footage. Wait, footage. What are they watching this on? Wait a second. There's 1 point, whatever, round it to the nearest million. They said over 1 million people have received these.
No, they've reached them, it says.
They've reached. How many people have fucking electricity? I think in Afghanistan, they have more like ability to have this kind of thing work than North Korea. I think if you wanted to do this to some third world locked away like fucking country, I think Afghanistan, at least if the guy was caught with it, it would just be like, all right, you're an asshole. You know, like they wouldn't really give that much of a fuck. They might kill him, but they're not going to kill his children's children.
Good news, they have frequently asked questions.
Oh no. I love this. This is the best thing I've found in fucking months.
Aren't you putting people in danger by sending drives?
Number one question.
No, it's number 4. But
oh my god, it's not even number 1.
The number 1 question is: are donations tax deductible? Because you really want that.
Of course.
What do you think the fair market value of a thumb drive is?
You know, I've been getting them for free every couple of months.
Yes, I get that nice 18-cent tax deduction. Yes. No one's itemizing anymore anyway with the standard deduction being raised.
Oh my god.
One day I'll explain to you how taxes work. Okay,
no,
aren't you putting people in danger by sending drives? Question mark. The North Korean government strictly prohibits access to foreign information media, and individuals found in possession of the material do face severe punishment. I just need...
Wait, so they're admitting right from the top. They survey. They are.
But Joe, there's a however.
The word "however" is a very strong word used.
However, access to foreign information in North Korea has grown significantly in the last 20 years, and it is valued and coveted commodity. In addition, HRF believes that access to information is a fundamental right, not a privilege. What the hell does that mean? That means nothing. Aren't you putting people in danger? Yes, we are. However, there's a ton of people in prison for this and being killed. So we're just adding to that.
We're just going to continue it. Oh my God. They literally were posed the question and they didn't answer.
That is crazy. They strictly prohibit it and they do face severe punishment. However,
oh my God. However,
access has grown significantly. So basically, you know what? The prison camps, the people who build prison camps need jobs too. And we're just gonna build a new wing to the North Korean prison camp.
You think this is in cahoots with their actually like they have stock in building prison
so the
camps.
People who run this seem to be North Korean defectors, and their family probably runs.
Oh my God!
They probably own the prison, or
they own
maybe they make the bullets for like the firing squad or something.
Yeah, they make the fucking hanging like the noose thing. Not the noose itself, but like the pole. Like, oh my God.
Oh, that's hilarious.
What the actual... I'm so glad I found this. Because this is the most what the fuck thing I think I've found in months. If not longer. I don't think I've found anything like this. This stupid. But that's like... To circle back, That's the lunacy that we are surrounded by, is that on the internet, this is being not only posted as a positive thing, but people are all commenting like, oh, this is great. I wish I had a kiosk near me. I have a ton of them sitting in my drawers.
I mean,
there's zero, it's not even common sense. It's just like, there's no follow through with the thought. Let's just create something. It has to be one of two things: absolute morons, but surrounded by other morons because they had to have enough money to put into this to make it work.
Well, it's North Korean defectors that started it, so they're thinking, oh, if we just give this information to people. Well, exactly, yeah.
It's just a vicious cycle for them.
Yeah, I mean, the North Koreans, because they're so isolated, like they actually don't know. Like they live their entire life.
They don't know what a computer is.
It's like the Village. Remember that M. Night Shyamalan movie? Where
yes, of course.
Like
one of my favorite M. Night Shyamalan movies.
That's just their lives, So it's actually like it's. If you escape North Korea, then that's great, and you can start a new life. But like the people will live and die in North Korea and just think that's what life is like. So like, who are we to put their life to get them in front of a firing squad to send them books? It's 7,000 years worth of books, apparently.
Oh my God. It has to be malicious intent. I refuse to believe that these people are that fucking dumb. I would rather it be malicious intent to steal people's data because they don't know that just erasing a thumb drive doesn't erase anything. It just labels it as erased, and all you have to do is hit a recovery thing and it pulls all that back.
So would you join the Communist Party if you were in Korea?
What choice would I have?
Or you could be a peasant.
I could wait. What is this question exactly?
Well, those are the questions. So like the people who are in like the Communist Party, like they have like really advanced like cyber capabilities for like hacking and like malicious attacks and like they do cryptocurrency and stuff.
Okay, so like counter intelligence stuff.
It's not counterintelligence. It's that like, it's either you're the ruling class doesn't live as terribly as the peasants.
So you're saying I could either live as a peasant.
You could either live as a peasant, or take your bicycle, or I could grow rice,
the Nazi guy.
But but you'd have to probably like do a couple of firing squads once in a while. But like you'd have internet, you'd have food, But you're in North Korea. You can't escape North Korea. So you either have to be just the guy on the bicycle.
Can I invent stupid things?
We're getting really excited for like fucking parade day or whatever the fuck they do when they bring all the missiles down the street. Yeah. So you have to be like super excited where like the entire...
It's parade day!
364 days a year.
The cardboard missiles.
Counting down to parade day. Because that's like the only thing you in your miserable life you can look forward to.
The missiles are blue this time. They painted them blue.
I wonder what color the missiles will be.
Yes.
Do you think John will wave to the people on the left side of the dais or the right side of the dais first?
He waved towards my area.
He has favored the left side of the dais. Gods be good.
Oh my God.
We will have a plentiful crop this year. Kim Jong-un has waved from the left side of the dais first.
Oh my God. This is the most asinine. I don't know how to handle this.
So you would be. I
would probably be a peasant, simply because I think you could get away with more as a peasant living in like the hills than like under the regime, because then someone's always breathing down your neck. You might have internet and you might have like a flushing toilet, but you also like anything you do slightly wrong can be seen. Whereas if I'm just in a rice fucking field, opium field, then more likely than not, I'm like not actually.
It's not opium. It's not Afghanistan. But
they have opium there.
But do you think the regime is just like all sociopaths? Because that's like kind of the thing when authoritarianism runs in and stuff, like the people with
comedy show got
the people with consciousness. Oh, you got an opium reference. That's funny. The people with conscious like kind of leave, right? So I don't know. I'm curious about like. Like you just come home to your family. It's like, oh, what do you say? Oh, like, we hacked the stock market and like, we shot some people who had a USB drive smuggling from America. Like, what's for dinner?
I want the movie of the people smuggling in these USB drives, then high-fiving themselves afterwards. They're like, yeah, we did it. We got all these we got like 600 hard drives in today. Yeah. And then like the news the next week. 600
people being summarily murdered.
600,000 people.
Yeah. They somehow figure out that like every village at the thumb drive between like
one drive in a village. Because they don't have that many things. So if there is a computer to see, they're all going to crowd around it.
Yeah, like if they find the thumb drive like 4 villages from the port, they just assume that the first 3 villages all source. They just have to like kill all 4 of the villages.
Just the whole line in succession.
And meanwhile, someone's like doing a TED talk in Lower Manhattan about like how wonderful this is. Yeah, how they sent them BTS.
The fucking TED talk. Just standing up in front of a bunch of millionaires.
Yeah. Meanwhile, while the people are sitting there with their thumb drive getting shot by a firing squad.
Limbless fucking people in prison. Holy what a garbage. I really hope this is malicious. I really hope this is just a scam to steal people's data.
And then no one in North Korea is being hurt.
Because
you feel much better with like the news being leaked and Social Security like identities being stolen. That you actually think it's sincere and that like all these people are like just like ooh like Little Women. It's translated to Korean. Let me read this. The next thing you know, they're just being hung upside down by their toenails or something.
Just knowing sticking that thumb drive in to that slot would be the equivalent of like a small village. It's like the button experiment. Oh my god!
Wait, so do you think the 7,000? Do you think the 7,000 years counts how long it takes for the fucking computer to boot up and read the thumb drive?
I don't think they have USB-A.
We gotta take a break, Joe.
Okay, we gotta go. We're running out of time. Oh my god.
We'll be back.
Holy shit.
After this.
And we're back.
I'm so mad that you nailed me with exactly when I wrote the jokes. Like, just literally, I laid it. You nail. I'm like gonna check the house for bugs and like stolen like hidden cameras. Like that's how much you nail me. That like I'm like if you.
Oh my god!
What you do is like describe what side of the bed I sleep on.
I think you sleep on. Let me. Wait. Okay, hold on. Let's play.
Are you sure you want to do this? Because I am going to have to like tear my house apart for hidden cameras if you guess correctly.
I can logic it out. Okay, which side of the bed? Now I know what your bedroom looks like, unless you've rearranged it. But the door, when you entered the bedroom door, to the right is your bed, and it faces that wall. If you switch things around, then I'm fucked. but then to the right of that is the glass doors to the little mini deck. So would Tim want to logically be able to get out of bed and get to the exit door quicker, or is the sunrise important? No. Oh, this is actually tricky. This is a whole psychosis. I think it. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go with my initial mental vision. I'm not even going to logic it out. Just when I pictured it, I pictured if you're laying in bed, like from head to toe, right?
Okay.
Your wife is on.
I can picture me in bed.
The left side of the bed, and you're on the right. So you're on the deck side. The deck glass.
That is correct.
Yes! Yeah!
I'll be calling the anti-spy company to check the house for hidden cameras and bugs.
Tim's going to burn his house down.
To move now.
Rebuild it.
So apparently during one of our Many Pockets episodes, decided to put a hidden camera in my bedroom to catch me writing for the podcast.
I'm so fucking good at this.
Yeah, so it comes back to when in the old house, the bed was the very small bungalow before we knocked it down and built the new house.
Yeah.
The bed was against the wall, so the right side was out and the left side was against the wall. So when we slept in Douglaston before we got married, it was switched. So in Douglaston, I was on the left, she was on the right. When we were in Long Beach, I was on the right, she was on the left. So then when we moved to Long Beach full time, we kept the Long Beach sleeping arrangements with me on the right and her on the left. But also, I sleep mostly with my face to the left. So I would breathe on her. So I think she prefers, yes, because I'm a swimmer. So I have like very strong exhales. So yeah, like often many times every once in a while you got to roll to the other side. So I'll roll to the right. And I literally will like feel her and see her moving away because now I'm breathing on her from across the bed. So anyway.
Anywho.
So did you know, Joe,
Ooh.
you know the Pope?
Oh, wait, is this more?
So famously, the Pope dies. The Pope dies. All the cardinals go into Sistine Chapel.
I know. Yes.
For the conclave, right?
That part, I don't know what that word. Conclave to me is it doesn't exist. I don't know what that is.
That's a search term on FetLife. Yeah. The conclave.
I feel like there's a fetish somewhere.
It sounds like a fetish.
That I've seen before.
Yes. It involves 241 old white men.
You know what?
In one room and a communion wafer.
That's about accurate. Holy fuck.
So
all right, I'm with you.
So the conclave is how they elect a new pope. All of the cardinals go into the Sistine Chapel. They have secret ballots.
They have the boys come in.
And then they count the ballots. And if enough people make the pope, then they burn. So they burn the ballots afterwards. If there's no pope is elected, the smoke is black. If the pope is elected, they add something to the paper so it goes white, right? So the famous thing is when they're electing a new pope is that everyone watches the chimney because when the chimney brings out white smoke, then now you know a pope's been elected. Now oh my God, who's the pope it's going to be? And then it comes out and there's the pope. Okay, right?
The pope minute, everybody.
So recently the pope died and they needed to have the conclave and vote for the new pope. So there was shots and newspaper stories. The Vatican firefighters install a chimney on the roof of the Sistine Chapel for the papal election. There is no chimney on the Sistine Chapel. They installed the chimney just for the conclave.
Every
time. Yes, it's the biggest scam ever. So you would think that there's just always a fireplace and there's always a chimney and it sits dormant when there's a pope. And now it's like, oh, time to take it out. No, they actually installed the chimney special. Oh shit, there's a pope. We better install the chimney again. Now there's a pope again. So let's take down the chimney and we'll put it up again in 20 or 30 years. Isn't that weird? It's the most famous chimney in the entire world. It's Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins. Very fucking Poppins.
And then the Sistine Chapel. The Mary Poppins Sistine Chapel.
Or the chim.
That's also Mary Poppins.
But there's two different ones. There's the one that
this is the same Mary Poppins. Same one. He's a chimney sweep.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So it's not even. It's like it's like a fake, it's like an LED light or something. It's not,
it's a fake pen in a stack.
It's
a Hollywood effects.
It's a false chimney. I hear all these years. I thought that there's just this fireplace in this chimney, and it just sits there all the time, just waiting for a conclave. And it turns out they're like, oh shit, we're having a conclave. Install the chimney.
I still think it's like a bukkake conclave. That's all I'm thinking of.
It's kind of like a kiki. Remember, let's have a kiki? That was like a famously gay thing.
It just sounds so like someone thought long and hard how to make this sound as conspicuous as possible. Not inconspicuous, but conspicuous.
A conclave?
Yes. Oh man, I don't know.
You don't remember this?
No, oh god. What are you doing?
Find it. Hold on.
Stand by, everybody.
See if I can find it.
What's up,
Do you remember the Let's Have a Kiki? This is what you think. When you're saying, when you're saying of conclave, and how it's like weird sex things, it's like let's have a kiki.
That's the music is playing in the background.
Hold on, I get to the point where
we might get copyright strike. Be careful.
No, we can allow to comment over it.
Yes, but they still strike it. Then we just have to fight
no,
it.
It's fair use.
Oh my god.
Yeah, lock the doors tight.
Hide the kids,
Remember they
hide the
did it on
wife.
Glee too.
They're raping everybody.
Ready?
Let's have a kiki.
Okay, no, I've never heard this before. So wait,
Yeah.
they install.
So let's have a kiki. It kind of reminds me of it's basically what your idea of the conclave is, where it's just like this gay sex orgy. Is this
I
Let's
still
Have a
think
Kiki
it's exactly
song by the Scissor Sisters?
The Scissors? What the fuck?
You remember the Scissor Sisters?
Well, first of all, I've seen many of their
2012?
videos. I just didn't know they put out an album.
So you know they're guys, right? You always do this. You always do this. 100% of the time. That's got to be the sixth time. I wish we had a producer who could go through the old shows. But every time I saw something like teen sex or something, you always get all excited. And then halfway through the story, you find out it's a guy. Yeah. The Scissor Sisters are a bunch of guys.
So the boys.
It's a famously gay band.
Oh, God.
And I guess they did so. Yeah, I forget why they called themselves the Scissor Sisters. But yes,
Well,
so when you say the conclave is a gay sex ritual, it's basically
it's
a kiki. Yes.
Stop trying to bring back Kiki. It's not working.
What?
That's just like fat.
Was that their biggest hit?
I'm sure, considering I've never heard of it. Well, I got something to ask you here. There's oh God. So all right, this is brief. It's probably going to bomb, but I'll bring it up anyway just because it's there.
Well, we need to have one bad.
T-Mobile. Do we have T? Oh, yes, we do. Hold on. We have everything.
Hello,
man.
Moto.
T-Mobile has they reached out to me. T-Mobile.
Because your bill was overdue. They reached out to me.
The amount of porn.
They offered. They reached out. There was a special offer: 4 months of Disney Plus for only $2. Oh, Joe's a lonely old man.
No.
He gets those solicitation emails. The other day, Donald Trump texted me and said, turns out I'm one of his top 10 supporters. And if I donate $7 between now and 4 o'clock, then I could be his super duper supporter club and get a gold star.
Yeah. Tom Cruise needs surgery. He needs that woman. I'm sorry. I have to go off the sideways for a second. That woman who sent fake Tom Cruise like $30,000.
Oh, that happens all the time. That happens all the time. People are sending celebrities.
It's just like, I don't know. I think the theme of this season is just living with the hundreds.
That reminds me, and it's funny we're doing the show tonight.
Oh no!
I follow the local News 12 Long Island. Oh, it goes scam alert. Okay, hold on.
Oh, no.
Officials say thieves contacted the victims, picked up their bank cards, asked for their pins, and used them at ATMs. How the fuck is that?
That's not a scam. That's robbery.
That's not even sophisticated. They just, hey, can I have your bank card? Yeah, sure. What do you need it for? Don't worry about it. Oh, what's your PIN, by the way? Oh, sure. What do you need it for? Oh, don't worry about it. And they, like, if you're that, have you or someone you have ever been caught in this type of scam? This type of scam. Someone takes your card and asks you, what are the excuse me. And I read the article because I was going to bring it to the podcast, but the article gives it information. But what was the pretext upon which the person thought that they needed to give someone both their ATM card and the password? I could see like, because usually they have your number, then they kind of sneak your pay. Like I could see one or the other. But what's the sophistication of this scam that could somehow convince someone to give up both the physical card?
You have to do your old lady
and
voice.
the accompanied pin.
You have to do your old lady voice.
So, ma'am, we have a new service. We noticed you're not walking to it. No, ever since my hip surgery. And we noticed there's no car in your driveway. Yes, well, my daughter says she doesn't want me to drive anymore. My eyes ain't so good. And this damn arthritis. Okay, well, ma'am, we have a new business. We'll actually help,
help you take money out.
We'll help you take money out. Well, yeah, that'd be, I have to help the cleaning lady.
Yeah,
and very
got a lot of bills to pay.
So I have a lot of cash bills to pay. The lemonade stands these days.
Zelle doesn't exist.
They charge $1 for lemonades now. In my day, it used to be a nickel. So I need the cash for the lemonade stand. Okay, well, ma'am, this is good news. So what we'll do is we will take your ATM card. And we will take your pin and we will drive to the bank and we'll take the money out you need. And then we'll drive back and give you that. Oh, that sounds so lovely. Please, here you go. Here's my 0000. Here's my pin number. It's also my IQ. And the number of times my children came to visit me last year.
It's just...
I literally like the scam alert, and I've seen scam alert. Like there's the text message. Your easy pass is overdue. Someone called me the other day and it said, it was a spam number, and the voicemail was, you need to approve $1,000 charge for a new iPhone 16. Like there are sophisticated scams out there. My mother actually got
my stepdad almost fell for one.
She called. She went to the wrong website, and one of those. Call us your virus. So she called the number, but instead of calling through the Apple support app on her phone,
of course,
she called the number on the website. It was a fake number.
Yep.
So then they're like, oh, you're banking. So she actually called me, and I was like, you need to hang up right now. And like, if they're whatever it is, like go to your bank, like go down to the bank where you know the guy and be like, hey, is there anything wrong with my account? But like this person is, but she was seconds away from giving them all the bank information somehow. And I'm just like, nothing is making sense. Like they would not, like you don't even have the app. You don't have a banking app. What the fuck?
My stepdad yesterday literally forwards me an email being like, what is this? And they're asking him, they're saying, oh, his OneDrive account is overfilled or something. It was like, it's too much data in his OneDrive. They're going to delete it all unless he clears it out. It's locked right now. And it's this Microsoft thing. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, do you have anything Microsoft?
You don't have a OneDrive?
And I'm like, and he's like, well, I pay Apple. And I'm like,
you live in North Korea. You don't even have a working computer. You store all your data on smuggled thumb drives. I mean, how do you fall for this?
They were trying to get him. In retaliation. So
you're just the guy pushing the mouse around when 60 Minutes comes to do a documentary. I mean, you don't even have a OneDrive.
Oh my God.
So that's like the kind of sophisticated scam. So when you get these News 12 scam alerts, it's like, oh, what did they do? It's like there's a new scam where someone comes to
take your card,
asks you a PIN, and then they go and use it. How is that a scam? You deserve to have your money stolen. It's just that's not even
survival of the
scam.
Is what that is. Oh my God, natural selection.
It killed me. And I'm so glad I got to bring it up organically because I literally, I checked, I read, I looked through God. And I said, I cannot believe, how is it? Do you or someone you know were victimized by this scam? That's a new scam. It's called Wallet Inspector.
Wait a second. First of all, I don't even know.
Wallet Inspector.
I don't even know if this is considered like it's willing. They know what they're doing.
What's
even
the,
a scam.
Yeah.
Like,
there's not even false pretenses.
Yeah,
hey, I need
like,
your ATM card. Oh, yeah, sure. Could I have your password? Yeah, of course. Okay, I'm going to go to the bank now. See you later. Yeah, I mean,
what senior citizen center they go? They must be like
under
around.
that scenario. Actually, you'd probably walk because it wouldn't be false pretenses.
Yeah, there's
hey,
nothing to
I
be
need your ATM card.
She
Why?
gave me
Don't
it.
worry about it. Hey,
If he had a recording, if he had a voice recording of it,
there's
that's all he
nothing
needs to get
scary
out
about
of it.
that. Yeah. It was fully,
What do you have as evidence? Well, I have a voice recording of her being, oh,
Your
sure,
Honor,
here you are. Here's my,
Honor.
did you need the pen? I forgot you needed the pen.
Your Honor, the defendant said pretty please. I mean, what is my client supposed to do? She can't withhold that kind of pressure.
She can't hold back the goodness of her heart.
Pretty please. For God's sakes, he put a cherry on top. For God, she's only human. She's an old woman. How is she supposed to resist? This was clearly
they have the ATM footage.
This is clearly a felony robbery.
She's smiling and handing him everything.
much like a gunpoint robbery. When someone said pretty please with a cherry on top, she had no choice but to hand over her ATM card and the pin.
Is it like
and
the Austin Powers?
The closest branch of Chase Manhattan.
This Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. Will Ferrell, one of the best memorable Will Ferrell bits in a movie was when he can't be asked 3 times in a row.
Oh, yes, the answer.
Yeah. Damn it. Who does number 2 work for? Just giving it away. Oh my God. I don't even know what the oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, you were on something.
No, okay. This
was an aside.
This was a side tangent with a very good
was my
side
aside.
So T-Mobile.
Oh, T-Mobile. Yes, they asked you for your ATM and PIN number. And
we're back.
You sent them the thumb drives with your news.
That's my news.
Yeah.
No, so T-Mobile.
Now that you're a laundry doing man, you just fall for scams.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Before you had a laundry washer dryer, you were impervious. You were impervious to scams. But now you're just a regular fucking
dumbing
hack.
down.
Yes.
No, you
have a normal Toyota. You have a washer dryer. You're just
don't give away my car brand.
You're just handing out your PIN number. Yeah.
If you ask 3 times.
Yeah.
No, so T-Mobile's doing
Your
this.
Honor, the defendant was just trick-or-treating, and then the victim just handed the ATM card with a slip of paper. What's he supposed to do in that situation? How is this a scam?
No, so T-Mobile has single-handedly ruined any modern movie going now. That's it. It's done. You can't make a movie. You can't make a modern movie because the number one thing that you were able to get away with
no self-service
was no self-service. Because even now,
and now they have with Starlink.
You have fucking Starlink. Everybody has Starlink. You get a Starlink. It's free now for an entire fucking year. Apple's also on board with it. Apple's like, yeah, we'll link up with them and we'll do it too. So T-Mobile, Starlink, Apple, basically everybody is now just being like, okay, yeah, now you just have satellite connection.
But why? So
it's
the cellular properties always had satellites.
No, so satellite,
and there was repeaters and stuff on Earth, but didn't they always have
all phone
satellites?
All phone data is via line. There is no satellite bouncing off anything. So
it's all repeaters and it's pushers and stuff.
So
there was never satellites involved.
We're gonna do
when I was standing there like remember you used to stand there like an asshole, like putting your phone in your head trying to find a signal, and we all thought if I get it slightly closer to the satellite, I will have a signal. You're trying to tell me that we didn't have satellites back then?
No, we didn't have satellites. Satellites did not do communication. It did GPS and it did surveillance data and other things. It never, ever handled.
It didn't take the voice communication. Before. So that's what Starlink
civilians.
is doing.
Never.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're a bunch of morons then. These people that climb in the movies, they climb to the top of the mountain or the tree.
No, that works.
To get better service, to get closer to the satellite.
No, you're getting closer. You're getting free line of sight to the tower. That's what you're doing. So that works. That 100% works. But that's line of sight to a radio tower. It's all radio. It's radio waves. First of all, satellite is radio waves. So even that, it's all.
But it comes from the top. It comes from the sky.
It's actually
future.
It's like 10 times. Oh wait, damn it! Here we go.
In the future, we will communicate in radio waves.
Oh, get
Sent
T-Mobile
from outer space. But don't worry, we won't put any towers up in those neighborhoods.
Are you a woman? Do you want to go to space? Contact Amazon. We'll send you there. No cell phone service? No problem. Yeah,
so while you're at it, send us your PIN numbers.
all you need to do is photocopy your front and back of your card. Oh, God. Remember when they used to do carbon copies? Okay, anyway. So T-Mobile.
Someone was at the gym the other day talking about
like, are your knives sharp?
How they used to run the extra copy or something.
Oh,
it was like the weirdest thing. I'm just like sitting there listening. I'm like on like the chest press, half listening to music, and I'm like listening to this guy. I'm like, I think he's admitting to a felony right now. But obviously, like the statute of limitation had clearly run.
Yeah.
But he was just telling the story about it. Yeah, we used to you'd run the car and then you run it extra, you put it on the side or whatever. And
okay, for most people who don't know this, the way they used to do credit cards.
Even we were on
the edge of it.
Yeah.
Is they used to take your actual
the credit card.
The reason why
it was raised numbers.
Was not because that's how they added it. They could have printed it on just like they do now. In fact, they eliminated that so that it could be safer. They removed the embossed letters so that the embossing wouldn't be possible to steal your information. Now you had to actually look at
this
card.
non-100 IQ guy with his embossing. Jesus.
So anyway, they used to stick
embedding.
They used carbon copy paper, which is just a couple of layers of paper with a thin layer of like pencil, basically, shavings sandwiched. And they would just run a big ass roller and it would go ka-chunk. And then they would take that as proof that they had, this was, first of all, it was so easy to scam. It's amazing.
Well, that's what the guy was telling me.
That's what the guy was amazing. That everybody
we're doing bicep curls. This guy's talking about how he was scamming credit cards and how. Yeah.
The easiest way to scam someone. Oh, what do you need? Actually, it just goes back to what the guy did. Wait a second. He was just taking her credit card information for an order because that's what they used to do. They used to take a copy of your card and the PIN number. They wrote it down. They wrote down the number on the paper. Yeah. We've come full circle.
So T-Mobile ruined movies.
T-Mobile ruined movies because they have satellite connection. So when you have no service, now my phone just says it has a little satellite emblem.
But aren't those just worn out tropes at this point? Right?
No, because a lot of movies that aren't even like horror movies heavily rely on not being able to communicate to somebody.
But isn't that I'm saying? But that's a trope. That's what I'm saying. So like. At this point in 2025, like you have to suspend your disbelief that you would have the situation where there's a hurricane, the power's out, they dropped your battery back up into the bathtub, and then your smokes it's always like this series of unfortunate events that leave these people totally incommunicado. But haven't we done that already enough? And now we need new things where okay, how do you terrorize somebody? How do you terrorize somebody, or how do you have these scenarios where in a world where everyone's always communication, and to me that's actually more thrilling, where it's you do get the police, but the police can't get you there, or whatever, or the hacker gets in between. So you think you're calling the police, but you're calling the hacker. I
think most NBC, ABC, CBS TV shows still rely on these kinds of tropes like
Well, because
modern,
they're showing it to
modern
60-year-olds. Because they're showing it to like
They're showing it
yeah.
to the,
Do you know like
the
Tracker's
hundreds.
like the number? Have you ever seen Tracker in your entire life? If I told you,
No, I don't know
wait,
what
first
that
of all,
is.
is Tracker a real thing or did I just make that up?
Well, what's Tracker? Who's Tracker? What are we
Exactly.
talking
It's a
about?
show I just made up. There's a show on CBS called Tracker. I've never seen it. I don't know how it has multiple seasons, but I guess this guy like tracks missing people. How there are so many missing people that there's 2 seasons of this show? I have no idea. Apparently there's a show called The Rookie on season 7. I don't know how that's possible.
I know the
Well,
rookie
hey,
because there
he's
used to
not
be a
they
hot
should
girl, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, how is he a rookie in 7 seasons? That's ridiculous.
Because she's
the point
hot.
is
That's all it takes.
that stuff is for older people. It's not relevant to younger people. So I think that they have to step up their game and make things relevant of, which is like Black Mirror or those like they have shows where like, someone is matching on Tinder and they're a serial killer. Like you can take those themes and you can update it to modern life. You can't just say, okay, well now everyone has cell phone satellite. So like we just can't have like thrillers anymore. That's bullshit. Bullshit. Lazy writing, tropes. It's over. And it's irrelevant. That's the thing is that it's because you have to suspend disbelief is the thing. It's like, oh wow. Like, oh, of course, like, like somebody happens to drive into the telephone pole, like at the exact same time, like these people are being hunted by a murderer. Like it's bullshit.
I just think that there isn't agency in people's like writing abilities anymore. The characters don't have agency unless you remove something, and they have to remove communication. Otherwise, what's the point? And I think that's just where it is now.
No, but it's even scarier. It's even scarier if they have all those things. That's what I'm saying. So the modern thriller.
Well, you know what that was? That was the last Mission Impossible. The last Mission Impossible, they had all the technology,
rely on everything,
but they couldn't trust it because of AI.
Yeah, so I'm saying. So I think you just have to adapt.
So it's just all going to be AI now?
No, it could be interceptions. It could be, that the police can't get there in time. Like there's different ways that you could be. Like it's actually scarier if you're live streaming Jason Voorhees. Like so, the old thing was that like people were there, they were on an island. Like the boat cuts away and Jason Voorhees kills everyone on the island. But like nowadays, like Jason Voorhees would murder you while you're live streaming and no one can come and help. I would actually argue that's scarier to think that everybody can see this terrible thing happening and no one can help you, as opposed to they can't help you because of these external factors that have prevented you from like. So basically,
it's like
more
fantastical though. Because in
reality,
reality,
makes it more scarier because it's like in reality,
yeah, but it's hyping to the point like I could be scared because I drive on roads where I have no service. Now it's not the everyday man scary thing anymore. Now it's you have to be being followed by North Korean fucking spies to intercept your satellite.
The
service.
areas where there's no service also has no one there to help you. So that's what I'm saying. I think it's actually scarier if you have cell phone service and you connect to 911 and they say, okay, great. So the nearest car is 10 hours away. It's like, oh, I guess I'll enjoy my raping then for 10 hours.
I live in a town in rural America where if I leave my town in about 4 minutes of driving, I have no cell phone service. The fire department is in town. They're 5 minutes away. So that's not true. Most of the, I have no cell phone service is the rest of America. It's still like that. It's not going to be anymore. That's why this is such a big deal, is because you would be just 5 minutes down the road from whatever safety, but because you have no cell phone service, you can't call 911. You can't, and you're right there. You can send a Pope smoke signal and they would see it. But that's what I'm getting at, is it really does just eliminate almost everything. I don't know. I just think they're sucking the fun out of it, and people should be more isolated, like North Korea.
The only place in the world, dude.
The only place in the world where you're guaranteed not to have any kind of connection with your neighbors, satellites, computers, roads, toilet paper, common sense, hygiene.
I just want to get the story off my list. Yeah. I think we have a few minutes left.
Chuck it out.
So apparently there's a 23-year-old woman.
Oh, wait for it. My fingers are hovering.
apparently she went into an MRI
Uh-huh.
and she left her butt plug in.
Oh, I saw this.
It was a silicone butt plug, but it actually contained metal in its core.
Yeah.
So when they turned the MRI, it dragged through her entire body and ended up, I guess, somewhere up in her.
Oh God.
Looks like chest cavity.
It's gonna have to be chest. There's only one way to go. Oh my God.
But isn't that weird to wear a butt plug? You're 23 years.
Was she enjoying it up to a certain point though? Was she like?
Like how hard did it pull?
Yeah.
Like the initial.
Okay, first of all, wait a second. Wait, hold on. I know how MRIs work. They're always on. The magnetic field is never off. They don't hit a button and then it turns on. When you enter the room, the magnetic field is already there. So she had ample time to walk towards the machine. She wasn't feeling her anus being tugged a little bit.
But who doesn't like?
How did she get to the laying down part?
First of all, like what time was her appointment? Like, do you like put your like butt plug in first thing in the morning? Like, was this like a evening appointment? So she was like getting it ready for like you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So like do people just wear butt plugs?
Yes.
Like going about their day?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
All the time.
Yes.
Why?
It's a thing. It's both pleasurable, a kink, and an activity for others, and a means of relaxing said anus for preparation of other things.
Well, yes, I understand the
so
preparation
all of
part.
all of that is encompassing for why girls
and wear their butt plugs.
Yeah.
So just constantly. So wasn't that she put it on special for the
No,
MRI?
this wasn't special.
She forgot to take it out.
Such a mundane, everyday occurrence.
Like putting on putting on your contact lenses.
Yes, but also I think that she didn't realize that there was.
Well, she obviously had no idea there was metal core in it.
Of course,
yeah.
I think if she knew.
No, obviously,
this would be
because they know to take off your wedding ring, but then also like when they ask you, okay, wedding ring, earrings,
her hoops were off.
Yeah, do you have a implant? You know, they know.
How old was she? 22?
23.
23. So she took out her bull ring in her nose. Because I guarantee she had a bull piercing. They took that out.
Piercing for sure.
Maybe a nipple piercing, but most likely a navel piercing. But that butt plug was assumed safe.
And you wouldn't think to ask. Well, you also wouldn't think if you're the MRI tech, you're not thinking, do you have a butt plug?
This is wrong on behalf of the butt plug company.
Well, she's suing the butt plug company.
Yes, I would sue them too because if they advertised it
and there's,
as
a silicone,
100% silicone butt plug,
yes,
and then I get extra pleasure when I go get a fucking CAT scan. There's something.
Yeah, she's suing the company because they didn't advertise. I predicted it.
I didn't even know that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
That's.
But it just seems crazy that like. I didn't realize that people wore them like a wristwatch.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I wake up in the morning, brush your teeth, put your butt
it on,
plug in.
Get it ready.
Now, does it stop the farts?
That I don't know, and that I don't want to know. But we do have to wrap it up.
That seems like it could be very dangerous.
We're on wrong music. I'm so flustered. We have very little time.
We have music time. We can email us the thoughts.
angryhatemail@gmail.com.
Email us with more gay Bose jokes.
If you have a butt plug, wear a glass.
If you like to sit in bed with your wife and draft
glass butt plugs.